Good evening, everyone. Hello, it's Julie at Crafts So Cute, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a sneak preview of the next project that we're going to be working on, jumping off our list, so you can learn the techniques and the process of how to manipulate that into a project. And the project's going to involve this flower. I made this out of cotton, okay, and I don't like it because it's too flimsy flopsy. So I'm going to convert this into the 100% acrylic, okay, yarn that I purchased at Walmart. And it is 100% acrylic. It is a size 4, medium weight. There it is, medium weight. And I chose have the buff, and it says chamois. That might be French or Spanish. And then beige. That's the color reference. Okay, I'm using this as my base. Okay, now when you look at this preview, you can choose your color of the base, because it is going to be a mug cozy. And another great idea, and I'm going to be increasing this so it's a little bit longer. Oops, let me get in frame here, sorry about that. So I'm going to add a few more rows of chains to make it the length of this mug. Okay, almost. I'm going to keep it right down below this rim, and then it's going to come down to about right here. Okay, so I know there are a lot of mug cozy tutorials out there, but this is a beginner journey, okay, episodes that we're doing, because I'm a beginner, but I've learned these techniques, and I want to share how I understand the technique and the process of it to create some projects. And again, by the end of this project, it's going to be a beautiful mug cozy and another beautiful autumn gift, autumn gift, okay, for to add to your collections of autumn items that you might want to give away to a hostess of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's coming up, okay? So this we're going to end up using our magic ring or your chain ring, whichever one you guys are comfortable with. And then we're going to do puff stitches again, and then I'm going to teach you how to do a picot, okay, to give it that beautiful little frilly border. It's not just beautiful, this is cotton. Now I can use this on something else. I've saved this. I don't know what I'm gonna do to it, but I will use it at some point. Okay, and I want to talk to you guys about the hooks. This is amazing. Before you go and buy metal hooks, because I am now doing away with these, because in using it with this is comfortable. A woman told me, like, I don't know, like months ago, no, a little over a month ago, when I was searching for yarn, she said if you have any type of arthritis, use these. So I bought some of these and I added to them, but I hadn't quite used them, and I don't know why I haven't, because it would have saved me a lot of frustration and anxiety, holding on to a metal hook that keeps sliding out of an arthritic hand, and just causing my loops to go wonky. And now, you saw in the last video how it would just stretch out of whack, and I had to keep pulling it back down to get it back onto my hook securely, so I can begin the next stitch. And for those that don't have arthritis and is getting into crocheting, you need to start off with these so you do not get arthritis, okay? Or slow that process down extremely, okay? Because using repetitive handwork, of course, you're going to get either carpal tunnel or whatever, but save your hand right now by getting these. And this is the brand at Hobby Lobby, Yarnology Luxury Crochet Hook, but it's $1.99. The larger hooks, let me just show you really quick my collection that I have not even detached, but I'm going to do that today after this video. I'm getting it out right now. There you go. I have the, let's see, this is size 8. Here's my size 9. Size 9. Oh, you're not in, I don't even have you in frame. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay. 9, 8, 7. Here's my 5, which we're going to need. We need the size 4 and a 5 for this project. Okay. But if you use metal hooks, fine. It'll, you know, you can still do this project. Okay. This is my 6.5 and my 6. And the ones that I'm lacking, what I don't need anything greater than a 9. I don't need anything greater than an 8. I may do a 7.5. I'm not quite sure yet. I think so. I have my 6.5. I have my 6mm. I have my 5mm. I need a 5.5 in this. Okay. I have my 4, and I need a 4.5. And then lastly, I need my 3 and 3.5. And I think that's going to be, I'll be done. Now, look at this. Let me show you the pricing. If you can see. The 9 is $249. The 8 is $229. The 7 is $229. The 6.5 is $199. The 6mm, $199. The smaller ones are $199, and these are affordable. The others, when you buy them in a kit, I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't buy those things in a kit. You must get this brand, this Yarnology Luxury, because I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about. From my last video, you saw that this thing kept sliding away. Sliding away. Let me zoom you in. I'm going to show you something here. Okay. Now, I have started this as a you know, just a practice to see, you know, how it goes, how it feels, if this is what we want to use. Yes, and it's definitely, we want to use the 100% acrylic because it's nice and thick. And then let me just show you when I work this stitch. Okay, so at this end, I've finished this row. Okay, and I'm gonna yarn over, and look at that. Do you see that? You think that's slipping off that hook like it was on me in the last video? This is crazy excellent. This is crazy awesome. I'm telling you, you must go and get these at Hobby Lobby. Okay, and then so let me just step back for a moment. We're going to do a magic ring. We're going to do puff stitches and picot. We are going to do the single crochet, half double crochet, and the back loop only. Okay, technique. So if you've got my paperwork, or you don't need to get it, you know, but it would be a great reference to reference back to, you know, and having it in your little crochet notebook, because what I'm going to be doing is all the projects that I've done, I'm going to get just a journal of the, and write down the whole pattern, the methods, the techniques I use, the processes and things like that for my personal. So you may want to do that for your journey also, and maybe just include that paper write-up, the PDF that I have posted in my Facebook group at Junk Journal Depot, you know, and then print it out and then put it in your notebook, and then you can add to that all the stitches. Like now I'm going to be adding onto that PDF file on my computer, I'm going to add the picot. Okay, and then I'm going to add the puff stitches on there just for my personal reference. So, you know, when power outages come out, you know, and I need a reminder, I'll have the technique and the process of how I know how to manipulate it to complete the stitch work. Yeah, so I'm prepping for that for my personal diary on crocheting, because like I said, I'm a complete beginner only about a little over a month old, but because I've studied this, I just decided I'm putting it down. This was my finished first kind of thing that I was doing, but look at how flimsy flopsy that is. Anyway, I practiced this, unraveled and practiced, because I didn't want to waste a lot of yarn. So I unraveled, practiced, you know, and then once I figured it started to become a muscle memory of what to do, and I started writing it down. So anyway, let me just show you this. Okay, so I have chained one and I'm turning my work, and here's the example of a back loop. Okay, and let me show you how wonderful that this hook works. Okay, so here we have our chains, right? We've got our chains, and we've got our front loop of the V, and here's the back loop. Okay, back loop. This is what we're working in. Okay, so don't forget your darning needle. You'll need a stitch marker, your needle, and your scissors. Okay, and then let me just show you this back loop. Let me get some yarn here. Okay, so looking at this, in this project we'll be skipping a stitch and then going into the next back loop only, go through, pull, you know, insert, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through. Oh my gosh, did you see it? And look at that. Is it still on my hook? Am I frustrated? No, I'm not. And look at that, it's there. Okay, and again, I'm going to back loop and get stitch and hook into the back loop right there, hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through two. Oh my gosh, and let me see if you could hear the sound. It gives you friction, whereas the metal loops sliding all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to try and put this up to my mic and listen and see if you can hear it. Okay, I hope you guys heard that. But this, I guess it's because it's plastic, but oh my gosh, and when you hold it, it feels so good. Even for a small hook, oh my gosh. Okay, and so we're going to be learning this technique, back loop only. Oops. And when you're crocheting, you can you can hear the squeak and you can actually feel the friction in your hand. So here we go, back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through two. Look at that consistency. Now let me just finish this row in front of you, okay, and see the beautiful work that it's gonna continue to create. But not to mention, okay, look at this. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Crochet with ease, okay? Crocheting with ease. Just that friction just keeps the control of your stitching. Look at this. And it keeps the gauge even. Your gauge, your stitches, which is the gauge on your hook, the size that you need, okay? And this is a size 4. Hello, size 4 teeny hook. You think I could do this on my size 4 metal hook? No way. I would be literally frustrated and unraveling. And look, it doesn't pull. It's just amazing. Okay, well then, and then here you go. This is what we're, and then let me make sure I've got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I've got 12 on my hook here, but look at the ridges. Look at that. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? So you guys, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I hope you guys get excited. We're doing something phenomenal. Okay, when you see these little bubble edges, that's going to all be taken care of because we're going to do a border, okay? It's going to be amazing. Look at how beautiful that is. Look, 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 look. Okay. Anyway, guys, I may have skipped a stitch over here somewhere. I think I did, because you see that gap? That's too big. So I skipped a stitch. I had to, because it should not, this should be completely straight up. So I'll just redo that, because this is the demo that I'm making right now, so that I can show you the finished work before we start the work, okay? So you guys, and then my colorway, this is what I've chosen before we end. The circular, the center of the flower is going to be a brown, okay? It's going to be this brown. I'm using this brown. The leaf that we're going to be attaching, oh my gosh, it's going to be so beautiful. Green. The petals of the flower are going to be in this color. Okay. I'm sticking with the autumn theme. And then this is our base. Okay. So imagine all of this standing out against this base. Okay. And we'll be making this flower. And I think that concludes the sneak preview. So get excited. This is what I'm working on right now. And then we'll do a tutorial. I'll do the tutorial, and then you guys can have at it and create something phenomenal. And there's a twofold use when you make this project. And I will let you know about that soon. And I will talk to you guys later. Alligators. I'm excited for this. Get excited. Get your things ready. You need a 4mm hook, 5mm hook, and your start stitch marker, just one. You know, you actually don't need that if you don't have it, so don't worry about it, because I've had to cut off a piece of yarn and use that as my stitch marker. So, and I'll show you that too, okay? Talk to you guys later. Get excited. Talk to you. See you. You'll see me in a couple of days. Bye.